Hey y'all, come on in, say hey, let me know you're here. Let me get everybody up and running. So what's everybody doing? Make sure my volume's down. Y'all hold on one second, let me fix something. I'm in a different setup, so okay, I think I got it. All right. So I planned on going outside. It's too hot, so I'm in the shop. So this is too long for me to go in the house. So we're gonna do the Halloween Porch Leaner. Hey Dawn, how are you? And y'all can see me okay. I can maybe go up a little farther. I don't wanna go too far because you won't be able to see here. But hey, Miss Miriam, how are you doing? Y'all come on in and say hey. Hello, hello. It's about 2 minutes and I'll be shared into the group. I'm going to go ahead and start painting this. I'm going to paint it black. So while we're waiting on everybody to get here, I'm going to go ahead and be painting with that. So y'all just jump in and... So what's everybody been doing today? It's hot here, y'all. It don't even tell me how hot it is. It's so hot. That's how hot it is. I hope it's not going to be one of those I can't see comment nights. I believe it is. Y'all say something to me so I can... Hey, Miss Mary, how are you doing, lady? I'm so glad you're here. You're doing good. I am. It's hot, though. That's the worst part. Okay, let me slide this on down so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to put some black paint on here. If you do this, don't leave it long before you get your paint moving because you will still be able to see those swirl marks. So get that paint moving. And this is just a 12 by 48 piece of wood. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Mary. I appreciate you so much. So much. We gotta get our friends in here. I sent out a telegram so everybody will see it. This is a different time for me. I normally go in the afternoon, but I like to go different times. I'm gonna start going at different times, not just the same old, because normally I'm 1 o'clock or 7 o'clock, and so I'm going to go a little different. Can y'all hear me okay? I feel like I'm talking in a box, but my ceiling is high, so that would be why it's harder to hear out here, and I hope my reception's good. Miss Mary, thank you so much for the stars. You're always so good to me. I appreciate that so much. Hey, Miss Janice, thank you for getting me sprinkled about. I went ahead and started putting the coat of black on this because it's a lot to paint. And then I got to paint all the other stuff, and we're going to make a bow. So I'll show y'all what we're going to put on it in a minute. It's Halloween, and anybody that has watched me for any length of time, y'all know that I'm crazy about little ghosts. I don't like scary Halloween. I like cutesy sweet Halloween. So everything that I do that's Halloween is going to be cute. Hey, Miss Vonda. Vonda, how are you doing, girl? I was thinking about you the other day. We were on vacation and I was sitting out there, and stuff runs through your mind. It really does, y'all. And I was like, oh, yeah, I was thinking about all of my friends that are having problems, and just keep Miss Fatima's son in your prayers. He had his surgery. I haven't heard from her, but all of our friends that are sick or not feeling well, let's just keep them in our prayers. And I got another table over there if I need to scoot this that far. But it's so big, I didn't have room for it in my room. And I set up outside and it was so loud out there. Some neighbors are doing some stuff out there, so I had to come in. Plus, it's cooler in my shop than it is in that yard, just so y'all know. But I'm always afraid I'm not going to get any reception out here, so that's the reason I don't go live out here much. Plus, I feel like I'm going to be talking about, and golly, y'all, it's a gnat. Do y'all get those things? I hate them, and I don't know where they come from. I got little fly tapes up. See, Blake will be mortified. He'd be like, Mom, why didn't you tell everybody you got gnats? I'm like, well, everybody's got gnats. And this is just a foam roller that I'm using to put the paint on. I'm just rolling all the way to the end, y'all. And then we'll let it dry while we're painting the rest of our piece. The beauty of this is I got everything out here that I need. Well, hello, Miss Kelly. How are you doing? Okay, so we are going to paint our letters and stuff. The one thing that I don't have in the shop are lights, so I might have to. And I need to paint the sides of that, but I think I'm going to wait until the top dries to do that. So let's do these. Hey, Tammy Smart. All right, I'm going to grab some tape. Sorry. I disappeared. You have them too? Don't. I don't know where they come from. And they aggravate the tar out of you. Hey, Mel. How are you doing? Have been trying to get ready. I was either going to tie-dye some more shirts. Y'all, this is one of the shirts we tie-dyed at the beach. It's been washed twice, and look how bright it still is. But I was either going to tie-dye some more shirts and show y'all how I folded them up, or do this. So I did a poll, and we voted, and y'all voted too. Or the ones that voted said, let's do the Halloween Porch Leaner. So I'll be live tomorrow, but I won't be able to do them tomorrow because of what I'm doing, the thing. But Friday, if I don't get them done by Friday, we will do them Friday. You're doing good, still having problems breathing, walking, cleaning, etc. Do what you can do. It takes you longer than before. No, I'm like I say, you're in my prayers, lady. I'm on the pulling for you team, girl. We don't want any of our friends to be sick. Okay, so we got Boo. This one was your favorite. It was my favorite too. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't think that I was going to like the one that was orange and teal, but it really is my second favorite. And then the one with the lines on it is my third. The one with the lines on it, after it faded out some, it really did turn out good. It was a whole lot better than I thought it was going to be. All right, so I'm going to just use one of the little, I call them daubers. A lot of people call them different things. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Well, we are, like I say, if I don't get them done before Friday, I've got 4 more shirts. I picked them up today when I went to town, so, because like I say, that was really what I had planned on doing, but I'd already got a lot of Halloween stuff done, and I said, well, maybe I will do Halloween. Because I'm ready to start doing some Halloween crafting. A lot of people have already been doing it, so. But who's ready for Christmas crafting? I did some the other night with that Christmas in July, but it was like, and I do enjoy Christmas in July's, but golly, I'm not looking forward to Christmas being that soon. Because to me, when Christmas comes, it means that it's going to be cold. And y'all know that I can't hardly handle the cold weather. See, I'm already whining. Hey, Rula, how are you doing? Y'all sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Get us out and about. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? We are having tacos on Monday. Well, I'll tell y'all why. My taco meat's already cooked. Whenever we go to the beach, I always will cook. Hey Pam, thank you for sprinkling. I will cook up a couple of meals just in case it rains, that we can just like heat in the microwave or on the stove or something on the inside, because the majority of our cooking we do outside. So we don't do a lot of cooking on the inside. So I made that taco meat, and so it's already cooked, and I had everything for the tacos. So I'm like, that's what we're gonna do. But y'all, it's your birthday, Tammy. See, I got it done without y'all having to hear my singing or the book nixing me. You've been doing Christmas pine cones. Oh my gosh, wait a minute, I gotta read that. You had chicken strips, roasted potato. You've been doing Christine pine cone. You had chicken strips and roasted potatoes with green beans. That sounds yummy. Well, I have news, y'all. Y'all know that while we were at the beach, we had, hey April, oh I hate the cold too, girl. We had a horrible, horrible storm come through here at home with straight line winds, and all of our corn got blown down. And when Blake was here, he sent me, he FaceTimed me, and I was devastated, y'all. It was awful. It was all just laying down, and we timed it out so the corn would be ready when we got home. And so yesterday we were getting ready to have dinner. Well, it was before dinner. We had barbecue chicken last night, and I told Wesley, I said, wonder if any of that corn is any good, because we'd already been out there and looked. The garden's kind of toast. We had such hot weather, it just burned up. And I watered it twice a day while we were gone, so it didn't help. So the water's been cut off and she's done. But anyway, so he went out there and I looked out, y'all, and he is shucking corn. I'm like, yes. So I took off out there, and we got maybe 15 ears of corn. Some of them are snaggletooth ears, but y'all, that is the best corn. I wish so bad that it had not gotten blown away. Oh, it was so good. But we don't have time to plan anymore and get it ready, so we'll reconsider next year. We both talked, I think we're going to downsize greatly on the garden, because the time of year we take our summer break is the time of year when it needs the most tending to. So I don't think we're going to change our summer break. Hey Chesney, how are you doing, girly? All right, so let's do our B, and then we have something else that we have to do. And then I want to talk, and let's see, we can go one or two ways with this. So this will be dry. I am going to paint around the edges of it, but I'm not going to stress over that right now, because that's something I can do after we're off live. If we've got time, we'll do it to get it finished up. But I want to be able to make the bow. But this is going to be a Halloween Porch Leaner. So I like decorating for Halloween. Like I said before, there's one of those dang gnats, y'all. Like I said before, I like to decorate for 4th of July. I'm not big on Valentine's Day I don't really do that much for New Year's, but I like 4th of July. I like Halloween and Christmas are my 3 main holidays. And I do just a little bit at Thanksgiving. I will put up like my tiered trays and stuff like that. But as far as like, and my door hanger, but as far as like decorating all through the house, I don't for other holidays. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Mr. Facebook's gonna think y'all love me. Oh gosh. Hey Amanda Avery, you got in just in time to see me being silly. Silly. I have missed coming live. Like I say, I enjoyed my break so bad, and I wished I was still at the beach. One of my friends, she was there for a whole month, y'all, and she had to leave yesterday, and she said, she posted on one of my pictures that her eyes hurt because she had cried so bad. I'm like, I would have cried too, though. Whew, that's a long time. You just about made that home by the time you've been there that long. I'm ready to move to the beach. You know, I think if you live there, I don't know if you would enjoy it quite as much as just going to visit. Anybody here live at the beach? Do y'all have a Amanda, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. You do harvest fall items, then Christmas, and you'll do Easter. I do. Now, I take that back. I do a little bit for Easter. So, I've got my little baskets that I've got my eggs, and I've got a little egg tree that I put up. So, I do. I guess I lied. Sorry. It was by accident. But, I do a little bit for Easter. I remember when Blake was little, though, y'all, I used to go way out and for all the holidays, and we had all kinds of stuff. And it was always a lot of fun. He always enjoyed all the decorations. But, you know, when I taught at the school, I think probably the saddest thing for me is the fact that some of those children never knew anything about any decorations or holidays or anything like that, so I always tried to bring a lot of that into the class and do like the pumpkin patch and all of that stuff. You love the colors. Yeah, the colors are pretty for fall. I like orange. I know my friend on here don't like orange. She knows I love her though, even though she's not an orange fan. All right, so our porch leaner is going to say, hey, boo. And then we're going to have some ghosts, but we got to decide how we're going to do our ghosts. We can do one or two ways. Hey, Lori, where am I working tonight? I am in my shop tonight because I'm doing a great big long porch leaner, and it is too long for my table in my room that I normally go live in. And I was going to go outside, but some people around the way are doing a lot of construction stuff, so I was not able to go outside because it was extremely loud out there. So, well, hello, Miss Janet Breland. How are you doing? You love how that shirt came out. I know. That's what I was telling everybody. I was either going to do the other shirts. I got 4 more shirts today, so I won't do them tomorrow when I'm live, but I will do them one day this week. I don't know what day, but I will post ahead of time and let y'all know. It won't be Wednesday because I have an appointment on Wednesday, so I won't be live then probably. But if I did, I could do it in the afternoon. I like to have help when I do the tie-dye though, because y'all know I need my lively assistance, right? Oh gosh. All right. Okay, let's set these to the side. And let's see if, I got another table over here I can come on. Let's see how our porch leaner, let's put just a little bit more paint on it, because I got a couple of little spots. And the best thing to do whenever you are looking to see if you need more paint on something that is black or dark blue is get it in the light and you will see shadows in it. Love the one you have. Yeah, it turned out so good. But it's the twist method where you put your fingers in it and twist. That's what I really want to show when I go live. I showed y'all how to do the tie-dye, but I didn't show. I didn't show y'all how to fold a lot of them. So I had a couple of people ask about that. So I will do some more and just show y'all how to fold them, and we don't have to do all the reveal and all that stuff on them. But what I'm going to do too with the next ones I do, I'm going to leave the color on them longer and see. I'm going to leave them until they dry. And y'all, I just was like sitting here and I just saw something and it jarred me to I'm out of my normal. So I ain't even told y'all where I'm at. One, I'm in my craft space, my shop. It's not my craft space, it's my shop. But I'm also in the Vintage Country Craft and Friends group tonight, y'all. Bless it. I saw Marilyn with Done By Me, and she's up next. So that jarred my memory. Thank you, Marilyn. You didn't even know you was helping me either. You know what? Do y'all do that when you get out of your norm? It's like you kind of, which I might be that way all the time. Who knows? You love my space. Well, thank you. It's I wasn't really sure because I didn't know if I would have good enough Wi-Fi, so I went into my LTE. So I hopefully we will work through the whole thing. Yeah, can y'all see me, hear me, and all the way good and everything? Love the one you have on. I read that one. Wesley said he thought we would be okay, but I like crafting outside, but it's pretty hot, y'all. All right. So let me lay this over here, wrap this up. And this is press and seal. If you will wrap your little rollers in that press and seal and put them in a Ziploc bag, you'll be, I've been using these now for a long time. If you don't use them for a while, then they'll dry out faster, but I use mine a lot, so I don't have any problems with it. And I don't have my, no, I don't have a cord long enough. Oh well, we'll let it dry. Here we go, stand it up. I got a fan going. One clean shot. It really isn't clean. I'm not going to do that. Y'all, this thing's heavy. The wood I use for my porch leaners is super heavy, but we'll go ahead and talk. It's going to say, hey, boo. And then I have the little ghosts that we can do. Or, I don't know that I like these, though. Or it's got the two little ghosts we can put on it. But I don't know that the ghosts will look right. Let me see if I can get that cord to reach over here, y'all. Maybe. Maybe not. Everything's good. Sounds good, and the lighting's good. Well, I went in and got my lights. I got 3 of my lights. Okay, I gotta dry this, so hold up, tater tots. Give me just a minute. We'll make this work. I gotta squeeze. Plus, I'm gonna grab something while I'm over here if it is here and show you. All right. Can y'all tell we're in the shop? And this thing was about to blow up when I was at the beach, so we'll see how long it lasts. You like the little ghosts. I think the ghosts are gonna look cute. And what I was thinking is if the, if we wanted something else on it, we could put one of the little ghosts, paint it, and like put it on at the side of it or something. What do y'all think about that? All right. I didn't even think about needing something to dry with. All right, let's dry a little bit. The stencil, I made the stencil, so it I did a door hanger with it last year. I'll show it to you in just a minute. I had it in the shop. Well, hey, Miss Nora Chester, I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays, girl. I'm glad you're here. But now I ran in and got some of my lights, and that's what I told Wesley when he was helping me set all this up. He's MVP, because I had it all set up outside, and I was like, I can't do this. It's so loud. All we're going to hear is machinery. So he said, well, let's get you in right quick. So that's what we did. And we hurried. And I wish I had some more of these leaves, but I'm going to tell y'all what I did with the leaves last year too. Thank you for sprinkling me out. I appreciate that. We just got to get it just dry enough where I can lay that stencil down without pulling up. And I will do the sides. I'm just not doing them now just for time purposes, which we're doing pretty good. I may have time to finish them, but we shall see. What have y'all been doing today? Sprinkling the love. Well, that's the best thing to sprinkle. I had to get the cat food. Y'all, my poor little cat. Bless her heart. She's still hanging on. She still eats and comes to love you. Told Wesley, I said, you know, I look at her sometimes and I'm like, you know, is it the right thing to do? And then I look at her again and I'm like, she seems to still be loving life, so she just slow. But you know what? The saying that you know when it's that time is true, because when I had to put my sweet little Holly down, I knew, woke up that morning and I knew it's hard. Hard. I don't talk about it. Y'all know I'll be over here crying. I get too attached to these pets. I do love some animals. I do. My daddy, I always wanted to be a veterinarian when I was growing up. And my daddy told me one day, I probably wasn't 14 or 15 years old. I might not even been that old. He said, you cannot be a veterinarian. I said, why? I said, you know, I think that would be a real good job. He said, no, it would not for you. And I said, why would you say that, Daddy? He said, because you'd be the poorest vet on earth. He said, you'd be out there just treating all these animals for free. And you wouldn't be able to eat because you'd be over there just giving away free stuff, taking in too many animals. Because I would see a stray and I would have to bring it home, and he would be like, we cannot keep all these dogs or cats, whatever it was I brought home. And I would always be so upset because, you know, I wanted them to have a home. But I think that's a good thing. It ain't a bad thing. But I probably would have been poor. Is that one of the shirts you made, Chesney? Yes, it is. This is the, I want to say this one was number 2 that we did. And this is the second wash. It's been washed twice. So I think it's holding up really well. Okay, so we're going to do Hey Boo. So this is my thought. What about, I'm going to turn it y'all's way. What about we put little ghosts at the bottom like that? I'm trying to get them up high. Let's see. I want them where they'll be like full ghosts. I don't want little ghosts going off the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that'll work good. Okay. Okay. So y'all think these, and then maybe do one of the little ghosts and have like on the side? What do we think? If we got time, we'll do that. Let's do this first. All right. These stencils you can wash. Y'all see, I did not last time I used it. But if I wanted to wash it and get it clean, all I would have to do is put it down in some hot water and let it soak for a little while, and it would come clean. And y'all know how I stencil, so I am going to put just a little piece of tape on there just to hold it. And I'll show y'all what else I do. This is my little bag of goodies. Oh, never mind, I got one. They just pull off and go back on. This one, actually, I'm going to have to start over soon because it's got a little rust on my handle. I need to take it and clean it, but that won't happen today. All right. Put our little ghosties on, and I'll come back and do a second coat. I'm gonna just get one coat on. It's better to do more small coats than one big coat. That's my problem with stenciling, is I get in a hurry and try to go too fast, and I make a complete mess. I think it'll be cute. We're gonna see. Nor, these are the ones we made. I made them live, so y'all have to go back and watch the live if you missed it. We did them while we were at the beach. I always do these shirts when we're at the beach. And I wanted to do the other ones that I was going to do while we were there, but I never did make it back over when we had the whole tropical storm again. Y'all, every time we go to the beach now, we're having a tropical storm. It didn't downgrade. It came in as a tropical storm. They said the winds were up to 50 miles per hour. So it was scary. It actually woke the boys up this time. So it was a little more to it than and the last one in the defense of this one was that we actually were in a different place that time. We were on the fence. And so it didn't affect us like it did this time, because we were just kind of sitting out in the open this time, so that made a huge difference. And I'm not going to make these things, I'm going to have to go over that because it got on there a little bit. to, hey Miss Dawn, how are you doing? But these little stencils do so good. And y'all know I've never been a stencil person. The little foam rollers are a plus too. Alright, I'm going to just lift it up. I'm going to do just a smidge more. Don't y'all have the same campsite every year? We do, Tammy. But that one year we had some neighbors move in, and their children, I don't know how to say this and make it sound nice. They had really bad kids. And their kids were like riding their bicycles under my awning on my rug, and like throwing stuff under we have like a little first up tent. Y'all saw my setup. And they would like toss my stuff around to walk under it when it was closer for them to walk around it. And I was about to have a breakdown because, you know, you work hard on all that stuff. And so I just went and asked to be moved that year. So we moved about a weekend. When they got there, it was bad. So we never want to be that next to them again. It was awful. But you know, and the thing about it is the people got mad when we told the kids not to ride their bike under there. Then he wanted to get all huffy and act like he wanted to fight somebody. I'm like, all I did is ask you to not let the children ride their bikes on my rug. I mean, I don't care if they walk through the campsite. Just don't go in my stuff. Just go around. I don't care about that. But people gonna be mean, bad. And not everybody's that way. Most camper people are super nice. Is that the ice technique? This is the ice technique. People need to get their kids, don't they? I know. It was something. I'd never had any. You know, we've had people walk through our site. We've made some of our best friends with people walking through our campsite. That's, you know, we're just like, hey, what you doing? If it's a cut through to go to the bathhouse or something like that, I don't have a problem. But if you're walking around people's stuff, but when you just walk under their awning and stuff, that's rude in my eyes. Some people might not think so, but I do. Everybody's different. Everybody. All right, so let's see. I like. So y'all tell me what y'all think. And they're not 100%. They're kind of like distressed. I like that. Let's do the top now while those are drying. If you're gonna do a porch leaner, do heavy wood. Don't do like little lightweight stuff, because you will you won't be happy about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it will it'll blow around, and your porch leaner will spend a lot of time on the porch instead of standing up. Hello, Kingdom Acres. How are you doing? Kingdom Acres was on earlier, guys. If y'all missed anybody in the event, I told y'all I'm in the Vintage Country Craft and Friends group. Tonight, Miss Janice is our host, and y'all already know. Almost everybody here, I think, is already in the group. If you're not, get over there and give it a follow. But Miss Janice does such a great job. We appreciate everything she does for us so much. It's hard because people don't train their kids anymore. No. Well, you know, for the most part, I do have to say that we have never had any problems with people's kids, all in all. You know, you always got to have that one in there, but we have really had great neighbors, and we've met some amazing people. I don't know, I think I told y'all, but we used to camp at this little place called Barefoot Landing. It's not there anymore. There's a big mega motel there now. I think there's condos and stuff in it too. But there used to be a campground there, and they sold out to the big high rise. But we loved that little place. It was little. They didn't have probably 100 campsites. It was small. It was not anything big. But everybody that went there knew everybody. And we met this little lady. Her name's Doris. Miss Doris isn't with us anymore. I'm so sad. I lost track of her. We exchanged Christmas cards for years and years and years after she had to quit camping. She was much older than us, but and then I lost track of her. And when I finally found some of her people that she was related to, she had passed away, and I was so sad. But Miss Doris was this little lady. She had to have been, y'all, in her. She was camping. She was probably up in her 80s, and had a motor home. And the last few years that she came camping, she had somebody drive it down for her, and she would fly them home because they lived, I want to say they lived in Maryland. And she would come to the park. But when we were at Barefoot Landing, she followed us to the travel park, I think, for about 2 years, and then she had to quit. She couldn't do it anymore. Her husband had gotten sick, and she had a special needs son that she cared for as well. So she was some kind of lady, though. I love that little person. She was something. But she would wake up in the morning, y'all. She would put her bathing suit on, a one-piece bathing suit, and she would wear that bathing suit all day. If she went to Walmart, she had on the bathing suit. No cover-up. She had on the bathing suit. You knew Miss Doris was there, but she would come to the door in the mornings sometimes, and she would say, "Is Wesley up?" And I'd be like, "Yes, ma'am." She'd be like, "Tell him I need him at my camper. I have ants." I said, "Wesley, Miss Doris has got ants." He's like, "What does she want me to do it for?" But you know, he would be like, traipse right over there to get rid of Miss Doris's ants. And he would be like, I got you taken care of. But, and then we met precious couple. And we camped with them for a really long time, too. But her son is Reba McEntire's lead guitarist. So that was pretty cool. And her daughter-in-law is, or was, I know her son still is the lead guitarist, but her daughter-in-law was the fiddle player for her. So I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. But they were sweet people. We even visited them at their house in Tennessee. So, like I say, you make some awesome friends. We almost got onto a kid came behind us. His mom, the way he talked to her was insane. Oh my goodness, that's awful. But you know what, kids, some kids, not all kids, but some kids will do that. I'm like, ooh. Hey, Melinda. She wanted to do a get-together in 2 weeks and go camping. You bought an old camper, and you're going to restore it, but... Oh, wow. You messaged them to ask if you want to do tie-dye. Yay! Well, you got to promise, Lori, that you will send pictures. Post them on my page. It's Crafting the Ensign Mower. And make sure you post those pictures if you all do it. That'll be a ton of fun to see. Okay, so we are about done with our little ghosties. That tie-dye's fun, and y'all, it's so easy. The thing you got to make sure is you just got plenty of ice. You don't want to not have enough ice. And I put some tin foil around mine to hold the ice on top of them. Ta-da! All right. So, let's see. And we got to think, do we want eyes on our little ghost too? What's our time? Ooh, we got to hurry. All right. So I'm going to glue our stuff down right quick. I want it facing me though. But y'all see what I did? We'll see if this stuff will come out. And I put it in a cup, and just in case it were to ooze out, I didn't want it getting all over everything. But this, excuse me, this will go on the porch. So we want to make sure that we put good glue on that. I bragged about how I put that upside down, but it sure isn't doing much better than it did. Let's see. Hold on, we got another one. Let's see if it'll do any better. It's going to be an all-girls camping. Oh my goodness. Well, I think that's cool. I love that. And that'll be a ton of fun. Are y'all going to like a state park or? I know somebody, I know who it was. It's a friend that works with my husband, was telling him that there's some really nice state parks in Florida. So, we like to, I'm more of a beach person than a mountain person. I love the beach. The mountains are okay, but if I had my rathers, if somebody said you can go here or there, I'm going to the beach. Hey Becca, how are you doing? Hey Miss Karen, how are you? Welcome in. And this glue actually dries clear, so if it does get on something, it is okay. We might spend 15 minutes trying to get glue out of things. You know what? I love this glue, but if I had to complain about one thing, is that it does dry in the nozzle. And it's hard to get out. Especially, I'm needing some, so that factors in too, I'm sure. But y'all make sure to hang out when I'm off, because Miss Marilyn with Done By Me is going to be up after me, and she will finish out the event tonight. So Miss Janice has had a long day. Started at 2 today, so if you missed anybody, just make sure to go and I could get the tape measure out, and if Wesley was here, y'all, he would. And I could have made a template for it, but we're good. We're not going to be that precise. Do y'all think our little ghosts need eyes? What do y'all think? Eyes or no eyes on the little bitty ones? You would choose the mountains. I say I like the mountains, but I like the beach better. And I even like going to the beach in the winter time. The mountains, y'all know, are too cold for me. Okay, we got one team ayes, one no. Hey, Melanie Brock. I almost said that. All right. And the beautiful thing about that glue is it dries clear, so if you get it on like there, like I just did, it's not the end of the world, and it will dry nicely. Okay, let's put some lids back on our glue. This one just gets the little thingy bobber. And let's make a bow. Okay, y'all tell me. I don't have ghosts. I can't find my ghost ribbon. I know I got some. So we can do spiders. We can do black and white. Or, here it is. I thought it fell off the table. We can do the little fun spiders in the orange. I don't know that they'll look right. I don't know. I got a black bow over there, but it ain't gonna look right. So, what do y'all think about this one? I don't know if the spiders, I don't have anything spidery. Y'all think this one? I'm gonna get some some ghost ribbon. But when I went to Michael's today, I got to looking at all the 4th of July stuff. So I forgot. You live in the mountains. All 3 ribbons. I don't know. I don't really want to put the spiders on it. I think the spiders are cute, but I don't know. Let's just do this one and we'll see how we like it. And I can always make another bow. Because like I say, I'm going to get some more ribbon and put, oh wait, that ain't going to be much. I might have to put some more. Alright, let's go spiders in the back. I don't want to do spiders. I don't have enough of that one. So we're going to do spiders in the back, and we're going to do the one I like in the front. Because we need something to give us a plume, and I don't have any burlap out here. I was looking at my shelves because y'all know I already got. I know I don't want spiders either, but we're going to do these spiders, and then we can swap it out. I wish I had some black ribbon, but I don't have any black either. And I'm too far from the house to 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more here, and then we're going to go on with the other. Oh, please. Y'all can tell I don't go out here much. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. If you ever see anything that's like that, a sweet friend of mine bought these for me one year for Christmas. And I had used them, but I had some cardboard that I needed to cut. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see if those things that Susan got me will work. Well, guess what? They are awesome. But they look dull. No. Those things about chopped my finger off. Good gosh, I'm going to have to go to the hospital. I'm about to bleed to death over here. We don't have 8 minutes, y'all. Or our little spiders are going to have, our little ghosts are going to get eyes another day. You think you got all this time in the world, and then you don't. But if anybody on is new to my page or you aren't already following, what y'all waiting on? Y'all jump over and hit that follow button. The more friends, the merrier, right? That's one thing in life we can't ever have enough of is friends. Alrighty, so let's pull this up. Hey Sparky, where you been, girl? I'm glad you popped in. Oh, yeah, I lost comments. Does the ice itself help to set the color, make it darker? No. You'll have to go watch the video. The ice melts and puts the color throughout the shirt. That's what, you're using powder dye. It's not liquid dye, it's powder. So the powder dye will, I'm gonna get done in time to show y'all the other one. And we're gonna decide if we need to use the little ghost. And I might make a smaller ghost. I think it would be cute, but I think the one I got is too big. Well, the little spider ribbon doesn't really show that much under it, so. And the more you poof your little loops, the better. We want some poofy loops. And let's hope it's dry. I think it is. So this is what we've got so far. Put that up there like that. So this is my deal. Do we want to add the little ghost to it? Maybe. Now that might be cute to do it on the side like that. What do we think? It kind of brings it out a little bit. You maybe put some beads or something on it. And this one will be backwards because I taped the face in it. The face won't be in it. I will take the face out. But maybe do them like that. One or two. I like just the one maybe. What do y'all think? And then I got this one, but I don't care for him. He looks like Pac-Man to me. So what do y'all think? Hey, boo. And I will do the video. Wait a minute, I'm going to show y'all the door hanger that I did last year. And this was one I did late in the season, so I got all of these out, and I'm going to post them and try and sell them. But what do you think? The leaves, to me, make it. And I might get some leaves. Do y'all think the leaves look good? Would look good on this? But that would make a cute little pair. But what I would do is if I was going to pair them, I would put a different saying. I would do Happy Halloween on this one and do Hey Boo on that one. That would be cute. What do y'all think? He's got the little ghost that hangs in the little bow. But that one's coated already too. It's got a clear coat on that. You love it? Thank you, thank you, thank you. No spiders, no spiders. I'm gonna redo the bow, but I had to do something to give it enough poof because I didn't have enough, and all my ribbons and on the inside, so I couldn't go in and get the black. But let's see what it looks like. We got 4 minutes. Let's see what it looks like with some eyes. I like the eyes. This would be cute to put a border around the sign too. That paint makes my marker not want to work. If you're going to use a marker and you're not going to use a paint marker, use a Sharpie pen. Don't use some of the knockoff markers, because when you do your clear coat, it will bleed and it will go everywhere. It'll make a mess. All right. Let me try and get it up here like this. So what do y'all think? Y'all can't really see the faces. Well, fiddlesticks. It's so darn heavy. Ugh. That thing's not going on my porch, is it? All right, what do y'all think about little faces? Oh, let's put the bow. Is that not too cute? And it'd also be cute to make a garland. Ooh, ooh. We got 2 minutes. Let's see something. Get out of the way, y'all. Well, I got a big piece, so I'll use it. I had a little, but what about if you put like some burlap in it? I'm trying to go on that. I got a box down there. Put the little burlap around it with the bow. What about that? Just to kind of break everything up. Anyway, y'all get the gist. I'll finish it up and we will get some more ribbon. But do y'all like the jute? Yes or no? Throw up hearts if you like the jute. Throw up thumbs up if you don't like the jute. We got 1 minute. Janice, thank you so much. I got the eyes on my ghost at the bottom. Thank you so much for allowing me to be in the event today. I had a blast. I hope that you all will make sure to go and follow over at Vintage Country Craft and Friends and hang out to visit with Miss Marilyn and John at Done By Me. And like I said, if y'all aren't already following over my page, and go check, because the book has been like erasing people again. Make sure you're getting those notifications, !notify or !telegram is what you want to do. But I got to run. They're fixing to kick me out. I appreciate it, and thank y'all so much for putting up with my scattered out here tonight. If this was different. But maybe we'll get our setup out here so we can craft a little more out here. I hope y'all have a great day. Hey, Miss Connie, thank y'all, and I will talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye. I got to walk around the table, y'all. It's too far away. Love y'all. Bye.